guys, it's me. I am going to be doing a book haul for you guys today. Surprise, surprise, I continue to buy books. Okay. I actually think I have some really good ones in the stack today, some that I'm really excited about, and I hope that you guys get excited about as well. So let's get started. This first one is one that I just talked about in a video that I filmed, and I just finished it. It's Born at Midnight, and it's by C.C. Hunter. It's really, really good. It's about a girl who kind of gets into a little bit of trouble, and so her mom makes her go to this camp in Shadow Falls, and once she gets there, she realizes that this is not a normal camp at all, and she realizes that supernaturals exist. Vampires, werewolves, fairies, and I think that's it. Oh, shapeshifters. And so she realizes that all these things exist. She has a really hard time at first adjusting, really believing, and they're trying to figure out what she is. What each one of the people who are supernatural, they have an ability to read brainwave patterns, and no one can really get a huge grasp on her. They can see that hers is different than a normal human, but they can't see as far into her mind, I guess, as they can everyone else, and so they think that she's intentionally blocking them out, but really she has no idea how to even do that, what they're even doing, and she doesn't know what she is or even believe that she really is anything besides human. She does have issues with a ghost. She calls it Soldier Dude, but she has an issue with him, and it kind of goes throughout the book, and it's definitely a finding of, or coming of age book in a supernatural way, I guess. But I really, really enjoyed it. I'm going to start the second one after this video. So the second one is Awake at Dawn by C.C. Hunter, and or at least I hope this is the second one. Actually, I bought it and didn't, yeah, it is, okay. I bought it and didn't even really look at it, because there's 4 that are out right now, and I should have really researched that before I purchased the next one. But this is a sequel. Awake at Dawn, I'm excited to see her story continue. This is the next one that I purchased, and is one that I'm really, really excited about. It's by Jasper Fforde, I think. It's The Last Dragonslayer. I think this looks really, really good. He's written adult books, and he's known to be really, really funny. Entertainment Weekly said brainy silliness is hard to find. And so I think that this sounds really, really cool. I'm just going to read you there's a part in the beginning that makes it sound really intriguing. So it says, in the front, Once I was famous, my face was seen on t-shirts, badges, mugs, and posters. I made front page news, appeared on TV, and was even a special guest on the Yogi Bernard daytime TV show. The Daily Calm called me the year's most influential teenager, and I was the Mosaics on Sunday's Women of the Year. 2 people tried to kill me. I was threatened with jail, had 58 offers of marriage, and was outlawed by King Snood IV. All that and more besides, and in less than 1 week. My name is Jennifer Strange. I think that this sounds really, really cool. I haven't heard a lot of people read it yet. I know that Lizzie was talking about how she was in the process of reading it on the This Week in YA Tuesday reviews, or Tuesday new releases, not Tuesday reviews. She talked about when she said this one that she was already reading it and that she really was enjoying it. It's actually not very long. I think that's a trend that's been happening with books lately. It's a little over 260 pages, where they're not as long, and I think that that's cool as long as the story still feels complete and like they weren't taking away from it, but I think that this is going to be really good. The next one I got I'm really excited about as well, because it's something that I've been hearing a lot about, but not in the normal YA scene. This is actually a fiction book. It's called Mr. Penundrum's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan, and this is something that has been, Barnes & Noble sends out weekly emails, and this is something that they keep talking about. It's like discover new amazing writers. This is one that keeps getting sent out. A lot of people have been asking for it at the bookstore I work at, and I think it sounds pretty cool. It's about a guy who starts to work at this bookstore. It's a 24-hour bookstore, so he works the night shift, and how he realizes it's not a normal bookstore. People come in, and the same people come in every week, and they don't buy anything. They stay for a while and they check out books. and some other strange things start happening. I don't really know. It doesn't really describe a whole lot. I just know that it said in a review, if you like The Night Circus or Neil Schusterman's Ramad, I think that's how that's pronounced, you would like this book. It's something, it's supposed to be for people who just love books, love fantasy, and that kind of thing. Again, I haven't actually spoken with anyone who's already read it. Just a lot of people have been excited to purchase it. So hopefully it doesn't end up being a disappointment. And the cover's pretty cool. It's like, feels, I don't know, it feels weird. And it looks like someone like just wrote it with a Sharpie. I think obviously that was what they were going for, but I hope it's really good. The next one I got is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This is something that I've been looking forward to. It's going to be the first in a book of 4, and they've actually already purchased the movie rights to this. Someone has. But I think it looks really, really awesome. I've read her Shiver series. Wolves of Mercy Falls, I think, is technically the title of the series. But I haven't read her the Scorpio races yet, and I've heard this one's really, really good. But this one is about a girl who she has always been told her whole life that she was going to kiss her true love, and she was going to be the cause of his death because of that. And so she's really just tried to stay away from boys and doesn't really believe in true love anyway. And I think it's kind of a defense mechanism, but she ends up standing with her mom. It says that every year Blue Sargent stands next to her clairvoyant mother as the soon-to-be dead walk past. Blue never sees them until this year when a boy emerges from the dark and speaks to her. This is kind of where he's a rich school student from a local private school. The Raven Boys is the name. She's always tried to stay away from these boys because they're kind of known to be arrogant, cocky. I don't know if womanizer would be something you would describe them as, but she's just always tried to stay away from them. And she ends up becoming friends with them and possibly falling in love with one of them. But because of this, prophecy, I guess you could say, that she's always heard, she has tried to stay away from it, and now she's kind of faced with having to make a decision and trying to deal with if it's true or not. And I don't know, I've heard this is an amazing book. Like I said, it's going to be the first in a book of 4, or a series of 4, so hopefully it's good. Like I said, this book haul for me is something I'm really excited about. Almost every single one of them, like, really excited. This is one that I had heard about on Goodreads a while back, and it's Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. This is actually a middle grade novel, but first of all, I think the cover is so cute. But I have heard that you hear so many times, oh, it's going to be as good as Harry Potter. Harry Potter fans will love it. But I've really heard that this one is really, really great. That it sounds honestly like it would be something that people who liked Harry Potter would like. It says it's a little bit like Alice in Wonderland, a little bit of Lord of the Rings, and a little bit of Harry Potter all in one. So to me that sounds awesome. I like all 3 of those. It's about a girl who is a telepath, and she is with her parents, and she realizes that she is not safe with her parents. So she leaves with this boy, and she goes to try to find herself, and she goes to this place where other people are like her, but she realizes that not everyone is happy that she is there, because she has memories that are trapped in her mind that she doesn't even realize that she has, that are the key to, says, there are secrets buried deep in Sophie's memory, secrets about who she really is and why she was hidden among humans that other people desperately want, would even kill for. And so it says hopefully she finds out the key before they do. So I think this sounds really, really, really awesome. Hopefully it's as good as the reviews have said, and hopefully I'm not disappointed by another comparison to Harry Potter. This next one I got is The Last Apprentice, Revenge of the Witch. So it's the first one in the series by Joseph Delaney. And this is something that I've heard about only recently by Cass J. Tuck. She tweeted a picture of it and said that she was really excited about finally reading this series. I am a little disappointed because I ordered it online because my store didn't have it, and they didn't put it, you probably can't even tell, it's not a big deal, but they didn't cut it right, so it's like off and like looks weird, but that's okay. Part of the spine is like on the front. But this is about a guy who is the only one left that can become the apprentice. So he is the last apprentice, and it's talking about him trying to embrace that role, figuring out what he's supposed to do and how to be an apprentice. And it says that there are so many things that could go wrong, and he could accidentally free the most evil witch in the country. So I think it sounds really cool. There are a lot in this series that are already out, but hopefully it's good. Let me know if you've read this series before, because I actually haven't heard a lot of reviews on it. It's just something that I wanted to randomly try. But let me know if you've read this series and what you think. The last one I got is by Kelsey Cole. It's Poison Princess, the Alana Chronicle, or Arcana Chronicles. This is actually an author who normally writes romance novels, but this is her first YA book. I think that's kind of becoming a trend where authors who have been writing fiction or romance or science fiction are starting to write YA because they see that there's such a good market for it. And I think that this is supposed to be really, really good. It says on the front, an electrifying mix of page-turning, post-apocalyptic adventure and sizzling romance. And that's by PC Cast, the author of the House of Night series, or one of the authors. And it's about a 16-year-old girl. I'm just going to read you the front because it describes it really well. 16-year-old girl named Evie who leads a charmed life until she begins experiencing horrifying hallucinations. When an apocalyptic event disseminates her Louisiana hometown, Evie realizes her hallucinations are actually visions of the future. And the visions are still happening. Fighting for her life and desperate for answers, she must turn to the wrong side of the bayou. Classmate Jackson. So, I think it sounds really interesting. I've heard the romance in this book is really, really good. She is a romance novelist, so I would expect it to be pretty intense. But I think it sounds pretty cool. I think the cover is pretty. But let me know if you've read this one as well, and hopefully I'll be getting to this one soon so I can let you guys know what I think. So like I said earlier, I am going to be starting the second in the Shadow Falls series. Hopefully it's as good as the first. I've heard that the series just keeps getting better and better, and the fourth one was just released last Tuesday. So and I think the fifth one, the last in the series, comes out in April actually, if you're wondering. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this. Be looking out for a movie video coming up soon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!